Today I welcome you to my grammar class. The topic is relative clause. Now we shall discuss about defining or identifying relative clauses and non-defining or non-identifying relative clauses. In this connection, we shall discuss what is the difference between them. Now you see, there are two sentences in the blackboard. The boy who always gives me books is my friend. Next, Amit who always gives me books is my friend. You see, these two sentences are complex sentences. In the sentence 1, who always gives me books is a relative clause. The boy is my friend, main clause. In the second sentence, Amit who always gives me books is my friend. Who always gives me books, relative clause. Amit is my friend, main clause. From these two sentences, we should know in sentence 1, the relative clause who always gives me books is a defined relative clause, because who always gives me books, this relative clause defines the noun phrase the boy. So this type of relative clause is called define or identifying relative clauses. But in sentence 2, Amit always gives me books is my friend. The relative clause who always gives me books tells about Amit. That who always gives me books. Here, the relative clause who always gives me books is not much necessary, because it gives extra information. So Amit is known to all who always gives me books. This relative clause gives extra information about Amit. So this relative clause is not necessary part of the sentence. So it is an additional part. So it gives extra information about Amit. So this type of relative clause is non-defining or non-identifying relative clause. From these two sentences, we should know, or there is points to remember for every student, that the defining relative clause is essential part of the sentence. Like, who always gives me books. But non-defining relative clause is an additional part. It gives extra information like the relative clause who always gives me books. We should know some important things to remember. Non-definite clause is kept separate from the main clause with the help of commas or comma. You see, Amit, there is a comma, who always gives me books. After the relative clause is also a comma. So, relative clause is separate from the main clause with two commas. Non-defining clause cannot take the pronoun that, or pronoun that is not used in the before the non-defining or non-identified relative clauses. Next point, relative pronoun which is used before the relative clause cannot be dropped from the complex sentence. And also another point to remember, non-defining clauses cannot used after some definite pronouns like anyone, anybody, anything, someone, somebody, something, etc. So, it can qualify the main clause. So, there are some points to remember to differentiate the relative clause, differentiate between a relative clause, non-defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. Hence, now you see activity 5. Underline the relative clauses in the following sentences. Write D for defining and write A for non-defining relative clauses. You see first sentence, a greengrocer is a person who sells fruit and vegetables. Who sells fruit and vegetables is a defining relative clause. Voila, who is a greengrocer, goes to the fields every morning. Who is a greengrocer? Relative clause. It is a non-defining relative clause. What is the name of your friend who often comes to our house? Who often comes to our house is a relative clause. It is a defining relative clause. Where does Amit, who often comes to our house, live? Who often comes to our house is a relative clause. It is a non-defining relative clause. My uncle, who is a judge, is coming here tomorrow. Who is a judge is a relative clause. It is a defining relative clause. My uncle, who is a judge, is coming here tomorrow. Here, who is a judge, relative clause, it is a non-defining relative clause. My father, who is a teacher, loves to talk. Here, who is a teacher, relative clause, it is also a non-defining relative clause. On his lies the head that wears a crown. That wears a crown is a relative clause, it is a defining relative clause. We love the man who thinks of our welfare, is a relative clause, it is a defining relative clause. We call Uncle Bhola, who thinks thinks of our welfare as the Gandhi of our village. Who thinks of our welfare is a relative clause, it is a non-defining relative clause. So students, now you see activity 6. There are 9 sentences in this activity. Some of them are non-identifying relative clauses and some of them are identifying relative clauses. Now we find out the non-defining relative clauses from this activity. You see sentence number 3 of your activity. My father, who is working at Koraputu, is a doctor. Who is working at Koraputu is non-defining relative clause. Next sentence number 4. Mira's grandfather, who is sick, is in hospital now. Who is sick is a relative clause, non-defining relative clause. You see sentence number 5. Einstein, who discovered the theory of relativity, once failed in the examination. Who discovered the theory of relativity is non-defining relative clause. Engineer Chaudhary, who got this bridge built, is on a visit to our village. Who got this bridge built is a non-defining relative clause. Mother Teresa, who faithfully served the poor, is called a saint now. Who faithfully serves the poor is a non-defining relative clause. The chairman of the committee, who is impartial, solves all the problems cleverly. Who is impartial is a non-defining relative clause. Other than all the examples, all the sentences are defining relative clauses. And now you see activity 7. In activity 7 says fill in the blanks with relative pronouns such as who, which, where, whose, that, etc. The house in dash I lived as a child has been put. Here, which relative pronoun is used? My grandmother dash was an extraordinary woman, lived to the age of 100. Here, relative pronoun who is used. In sentence number 3, stop in. He is the man dash stole my purse. Here, relative pronoun who is used. Sentence 4, they have invented a television set. Dash is as small as a watch. Here, relative pronoun that is used. In sentence 5, there are many people. Dash leaves have been spoiled by his factory. Here, the relative pronoun whose is used. In sentence 6, is that the button dash you pressed? Here, the relative pronoun that is used. Could everybody dash answer sheets are with me raise their hands? Here, the relative pronoun whose is used. Next, that scientist has invented a kind of ink. Dash is visible in darkness. Here, relative pronoun that is used. Dear students, now the grammar class of today is already finished. Thank you all for watching my grammar class. You should wait for the next class. In my next class, we shall discuss about the adverb clauses. Thank you again.